right here. We are live from the Cybertruck, as you guys can see. I'm gonna give you a second for people to hop in here. I plan to go live earlier today, but life happens. But either way, I got you guys. I'm trying to give you guys more tips and tricks. Hopefully, when people get in here, they can help let me know how the audio is because I don't have my little microphone here. So hopefully, the audio is okay. We'll see as people join in here. But the goal of this live, guys, is to show you how you can basically generate your first 3K a month in government contracting. And I'm gonna tell you how I can tell you that, or I can teach that. Um, Currently, as it sits, my students have been awarded over $100 million in government contracts. Okay, thank you guys. We're saying audio's good. Audio's good. Okay, great. Audio's good. I'm currently charging, so I don't know if you guys hear like the charging buzz in the back. If you do, I apologize for that. But I want to show you guys how you can get your first $3,000 a month in government contracting, and hopefully I can just explain it to you guys. I mean, I can. Some of you guys have been following me for a while, so you know who I am. But if you don't know who I am, my name is Dr. Wes Fisher. I've helped students win over $100 million in government contracts. I've been coaching. Someone just took a picture. She just took a picture of me. I've been coaching since. I've been doing government contracts since 2020. I've been coaching since 22 or 23, one of the two. So students are killing it. So long story short, what's in it for you guys? So when it comes to government contracting, I'm gonna make it very simple. It's like three simple steps, right? Register on Sam.Gov. Um, Actually, I'll take it back. Get an LLC, get your EIN number, then register on Sam.Gov. So those are the first basic three steps. I'll make it very, very simple for anyone can follow this video. So no matter who you are, if you're watching this video, you're like, Wesley, I've been on Sam.Gov for 2 years, 3 years. I haven't won a contract yet. Is this video for me? Yes, it is. Or some of you guys might be like, well, Wesley, I don't even have an LLC yet. I'm not even set up yet. I don't even know what a cage code is. This video is for you, okay? So for my newer folks, if you want to start bidding on government contracts and winning government contracts, step number one is to get your LLC. Step number two, get your EIN number. And step number three, register on Sam.gov. By the way, for the most part, is 100% free. Now, obviously, getting your LLC is not free. If you guys need help getting an LLC, put LLC in the chat. Do me a favor, put LLC in the chat. If you need help getting an LLC, go down to the description of this video. There should be a link to like InkFile or Busy where we can help you guys get your LLC set up, okay? The right way, the right way. Now, when it comes to government contracting, I'm gonna tell you guys, now I'm not gonna say all the details right now because we want to make sure that everything is solid before we announce it. But just in the last 2 days, we had over, actually I don't know the reward. No, I do know. In the last 2 days, we had over $100,000 in awarded contracts. Today, I got a call from a student or a text from a student that said, "Let's go." And my students know me. They know I say "let's go" all the time. So my student let me know today that he won a contract for, get this, y'all, $86,000 profit for fire extinguishers. Hear me out. Now, I'm making it very simple for you guys right now. This is the middleman concept, okay? So when it comes to government contracts, like even for me right now, I'm not even at home. I'm in a different state right now, and I'm still making money in government contracts because we are the middleman. So if you guys are taking notes in this video, write this down. Middleman process. And by the way, y'all, I'm giving you the sauce tonight. I mean, put any questions in the chat. I'll answer. I will answer people who are live. I take care of my people who are live. If you're live right now, drop a question in the chat. I will answer any and all questions. Okay. All right. But back to the win today. $86,000 profit, or might have been $86,000 profit. Fire extinguishers. And watch this. The government says we need brand new fire extinguishers. This student already has a connection with a sub. He goes, hey, I already won a over $1 million contract with that sub in the past. The government now wants fire extinguishers. Can you get them? Yes. How many do you need? What do you need? Great. He sends his quote to the government. Long story short, he wins the contract. What do you think about government contracting with Trump, Tim Crow? I think that the cheese is moving. If you guys don't know, one of my favorite books is Who Moved My Cheese. If you haven't read that book, read that book. I think when it comes to Donald Trump and his administration, government contracting is still strong. The middleman strategy is still strong. If you guys look at the grand scheme of things, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but the amount of contracts that have been canceled, I need a link to the mentorship program. I got you, or I can't send it to you, but the contractingblueprint.com. But the amount of contracts that the Trump administration has canceled compared to what's actually out there, y'all, it's less than 1%. I mean, don't get me wrong, Doge is scary. Doge, or whatever they call them, they're firing government employees. But I promise you, don't get afraid to get into this industry because of what Donald Trump is doing. It's less than 1% of what's actually happening here. Okay. All right. So back to the middleman strategy. That was the contract today. We also had a student win a contract yesterday. I want to say her profit's like 25K, 24K. I don't know exactly what that contract's for, but let's move on. So step one, remember y'all, the title of this video, making your first $3,000 a month in government contracting. Step one is you got to get registered on Sam.Gov, right? Step number one, you got to get your LLC. Step number two, you got to get your cage code. Step number three, you got to register on Sam.Gov. And remember, Sam.Gov is 100% free. Be very careful, y'all. You don't need to pay to get on Sam.Gov. A lot of the websites out there, unfortunately, I'm going to use the word scam because they're only scams. And again, I got no problem with you guys paying someone to get on Sam.Gov. I don't have a problem with that. People have offered me tons of times to pay. I've never took money yet. Do we have to fill out all the reps inserts with each bid? No, you got to fill it out once and then give it to them over and over again. Do I have to? Do I have to be charged sales tax when I'm buying something for the government? I'm a small service on building business on my sixth contract, and some companies automatically withhold tax when they provide me a quote. They automatically withhold tax. Ooh. Are you gonna have any 30-day challenges? No, I'm not, unfortunately. So, great question. However, I'm just gonna tell you the way I learned it. We pay taxes, y'all. When I mean we, I mean me and you. Like we are middlemen and we are bidding on government contracts. We are not the government. Now, if your subcontractor goes, hey, here's my quote. Hey, what's up, Philippines? Good morning, Philippines. What's going on? All the way to the Philippines. Let's go. What's up with the subcontracting thing in Sam's? All right, hold on. So if your subcontractor says, hey, here's my quote for $100,000. Oh, by the way, I took off tax. I'm not going to charge you tax. That's what they're charging you. I'm not gonna. Now, here's the thing. I'm not gonna argue with that company. I'm not gonna say, hey, no, you better charge me tax. More than likely, they built their tax into their price anyway. I wouldn't even worry about it. But when it comes to brass tacks, like you need to pay taxes. Like if the government's getting something directly, they don't pay taxes, but we do. And what percentage of federal government contracts? And is when percentage of federal government contracts 4%? I never put it into like a percent. I always say 1 out of 20. So whatever percent that is. The way I teach it is you're gonna win a one out of the way my students do it is 1 out of 20 win rate. You're gonna submit 20 proposals, and on average you're gonna win one. Now we've had people win two or three, but I like to stay below the averages, so I say one out of 20. Let's go. All right. Got a lot of people texting me, messaging me right now. Like, yeah, I'm live. I'm live right now. Hold on. I'm live. I don't typically go live from the Cybertruck on YouTube, especially on YouTube. I don't do this. I haven't been able to follow any solicitations lately. Why not, Antonio? I know Sam. I wish I was in front of my computer, guys. Do me a favor. I mean, I'm assuming people here are watching me are actually subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I will go live next Tuesday again and be in front of my computer. Okay, Lamar said he's been winning. Baldwin says, I've been winning 1 out of 40. Well, I mean, are you in my program? Baldwin, are you in my program? I know you're just stating your number. Again, I know you're just stating your number, but hey, if you're in my program, you're looking at 1 out of 20. If you're not, kind of different. The good thing is you're winning. My thing is, let me ask you guys a question right now, real quick. How much money? Put it in the chat. Does it cost to submit a proposal? Okay, not yet. All right, Baldwin's not in yet. How much money does it cost to submit a proposal on Sam.gov? I know we got some new people watching. They might not be sure. There it is. Look in the chat, y'all. $0. $0. So good news, Baldwin. Hey, it's making too much noise. Good news, Baldwin. Good news. If you're winning 1 out of 40, guess what? It's not gonna cost you any more money to submit 80, to submit 120, on and on and on, right? It doesn't cost any money to submit a proposal. That's the good news. Antonio, it's an issue that they're working on the resolve the follow button. Okay, got you. Thank you for talking about the follow button. What's up with the subcontractor thing? What's your question about that? Tell me about the subcontractor thing. And by the way, guys, I know I need to do a new video on how to search Sam.gov. Like I said, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, because next Tuesday I'll go live, because I'm going to go over the new updates on Sam.gov. Because on this Monday, depending when you watch this video, on this past Monday, Sam.gov finally updated the site. I've been using Sam.gov since 2020. They have finally updated the functionality of the site. They added some tabs. They moved some things around. So I will go through on that on next Tuesday. Yep. So if the follow button is not working on Sam.gov, don't be mad at me. Again, I think sometimes people forget, or they think that I'm Sam.gov support. Like, jokingly, some people are like, Wesley, this is not working on Sam.gov, or Sam.gov is down, or Wesley, what's this? Wesley, I'm like, yo, hold on, calm down, y'all. If you scroll to Sam.gov and you scroll down to the bottom of the page, there's like a 1-800 number you can call. Call them. Don't call me. Sometimes people do call me though. All right, let's get back to the topic, y'all. So we talked about the first 3 steps. Yeah, that site is down right now, so they must be doing extra maintenance. Yep. So we talked about the first 3 steps. I'm gonna try to stay as long as I can, y'all. My voice is kind of still gone, so I'm gonna try to stay as long as I can. We talked about the first 3 steps. Now let's go over the next 3 steps to get to your first $3,000 a month. Step number 1, you need to find opportunities and bid on. As we just stated, Sam.gov just got updated. The way you navigate the site is a little bit different. Like, I'm like, it's exciting. I'm glad I finally get to put out a new video. I feel like I've shown you guys how to navigate Sam.gov so many times, but guess what? I now need to put out a brand new video, because the way that you click on there, the way you move the buttons around, it just changed. Okay, it just got updated. It's made a pivot from logistics. I just made a pivot from logistics, government contracting. I'm happy I did. Okay, cool. Okay, so the 3 steps to really get going in Sam.gov now, guys, is step 1, find the opportunities. Again, Sam.gov has changed, so the way you find them is different. Step 2, call a subcontractor and get a quote. And then step 3, submit a proposal. Learn a lot from your channel, so thank you for that. You're very welcome, Deborah. You're very welcome. Awesome, guys. Be careful. Don't make. I'm gonna say this with the most polite way, right? Because I had a friend of mine who's doing some government contracting, reached out to me about a bid surf bid, and actually this could be a whole nother video. This could be a whole nother video, because I don't have a screenshot to show you guys. But don't make this rookie mistake. Has anyone seen a size standard? Again, I need a screen to show you guys. But when you're bidding on these government contracts, you're looking through the opportunities. Sometimes you're gonna see NAICS code And then you're going to see a size standard. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Put a 1 in the chat. Anyone know what I'm talking about? If you don't, it's okay. I'll show you a screenshot next time. But don't think that size standard is the amount of the contract. Thank you, Deborah. So I had a friend hit me up yesterday. He said, Wes, he's like so excited. Wes, we're about to bid on this contract. It's for $25 million. We about to bid on it. Can you help me do a few things so we can get our bid in and make it happen for tomorrow? It's due. By the way, it's due tomorrow at 8 a.m. I said, man, I got you, man. I got you for sure. I got your back. I got you. So I'm helping them work through it. I'm working with her team. Why does it seem that individuals and companies, whether products and services, don't want to sign a disclosure agreement before I answer their questions or of who wants the job done? How do I get over this? Don't want to sign it. Oh, are you trying to get them to sign a non-disclosure? Let me know in the chat. So this person said, Wesley is worth 25 million. Can you help me out? So I started helping their team out actually this happened last night. And I'm hearing their team they're on a WhatsApp channel, and the team is saying something about 25 million. And 25 million size standard. And then it clicked in my head. I said, oh no, they think this is worth 25 million because they read somewhere on the paperwork that it said 25 million size standard. This is I just give out free game. This is for everyone listening. That is not what that means. A size standard is telling you that your company is considered total small business if you're doing under $25 million. Put me in the chat if you guys are under 25 million, you're a total small business in that next code. So long story short, I saved them a lot of headache. I saved them a whole lot of headache. It's because I don't want them steal the solicitation from me behind my back if they are also a government contractor themselves. LaJoy, is it LaJoy person? I got a lot I can say about that. But give me a second. So first thing, guys, don't make that mistake in size standard. Again, our goal here for you guys to win your first contract, make $3,000 a month. What I mean by that is, before we go to our next topic, is when you're going through Sam.Gov and you're looking through the information, when you see size standard, don't get like excited and go, oh my goodness, the size standard for this is 20 million. Don't do that, because that's not the cost of the contract. What is meant for you if you take it? Yeah, there we go, Deborah. Deborah said, what's meant for you is meant for you. If they take it or go under you to snatch it, it was not made for you or meant for you, whatever. Yep, I agree. That's my Deborah, I totally agree. I want you guys to remember this. These government opportunities, y'all, hear me when I say this. These government opportunities are not yours when you see them, right? Sam.gov is a free public website. And I want you, the person who said that you want to have people sign income disclosure, or I'm sorry, you want them to sign disclosures before they talk to you. If you were in my program, I'm giving you guys like you my, I'm treating you guys like you my family. If you are in my program, I would kindly tell you to stop doing that. It's not worth your time. I got you, Brian. How do you get paid? But let me talk about that for a second. Your email is about signing up for affiliate link, but every time I click on it, they get the message saying there are no affiliate link in your folder. Let me take a screenshot of that. Oops. Okay, I got a screenshot that Alvin Shepard. I'm gonna send that to my team to find out what's going on. But okay, guys, we're on the topic of about here's the kind of thing. Again, I say this with love, because even my own family has said, Wesley, I'm doing government contracting, and I'm about to go get this quote, but I don't want to give the sub the address. Hear me, y'all. Hear me what I'm saying. My family member said, I don't want to give the sub the address. I looked at him and said, well, how are they gonna give you a quote if they don't know where it's at? Well, and they said this, if I give them the address, they're gonna steal the contract for me. throw that out the window because I'm doing a lot hard work to turn in the paperwork for the bid. Yeah, I would say throw it out the window. Again, here's the thing though. Here's the beautiful thing. It's your business. Do what makes you feel confident. I'm just a guy on the internet telling you how I've had success in government contracts. I mean, I'm glad to my own horn. My students only been awarded over $100 million in contracts, but it's your business. So I say it with love. Do what makes you feel comfortable. However, back to my family member, I said, if you don't tell them the address, they can't give you the quote. So you guys here's the mindset I want you to get. This is the kind of a little bit of mindset for you guys. You got to get under the scarcity mindset. You got to get out of the scarcity mindset. You got to get out of the mindset of like, oh no, I love this contract. This opportunity is for me. If I tell someone about it and they don't sign my disclosure or I give them the address, they may take this free opportunity from me. It was never yours in the first place, for one. And two, you just got to change your mindset. Change your mindset. Trust me, I'm listening. Thank you. You are greatly appreciated. And thank you for listening. Again, I say that with love. I'm not trying to be mean by any means. I'm just giving you my point of view. I don't do disclosures. I don't do those. I'm excited to tell you I read where is my where wait I read where is my cheese game changer. Okay, okay. Remember it's who moved my cheese, but I got you. Same thing. You said I love you. You said where that's gonna be the new book. Unless that's a new book I don't know about. Where is my cheese? Whoa, where you get that book at? That must be part two. But no, it's who moved my cheese. Who moved my cheese? If you read it, and I know you said you did, you read it. It changed your life. I know it did. If you have not read Who Moved My Cheese, I'm probably gonna teach on it a little bit in the 5 day. Yeah, I'm probably gonna teach on it a little bit in the 5 day because I think a lot of people need to read that book. No, it's all good typo. Yeah, hey, it's all good typo. Don't worry about it. I'm joking with you. You know, I'm joking with you. Um, but yeah, I'll probably teach on that book. I'll probably teach on the book. Yeah. All right. I know you guys are like, let's make this concrete. All right. Let's recap, guys, real quick. We got 6 steps. 6 steps total that I just talked about today. Step 1, get your LLC. Step 2, get your EIN number. Step 3, register on Sam.Gov. Step 4, find the opportunity on Sam.Gov to bid on. Step 5, call a subcontractor, give them the address, and ask for a quote. Step 6, submit the proposal. Those are your 6 steps that you guys need to follow if you want to win your first government contract this year, this month, this week. Okay. And by the way, y'all, let me do my little selfish plug here. Can I leave a comment in the chat? I don't think I can leave a comment. Can I type? And maybe you guys can do me a favor. If you guys could in the chat, find a website. 5daymiddleman.com. Find a website, put it in the chat. Do you have experience in commercial property sector of government contracts? Is the selling? I don't have any experience in real estate side of government contract. I mean, I have experience, but no, I haven't won any contracts in real estate. So I don't teach it. But if you guys want me to fast lane you guys, if you guys want to put a one in the chat, if you would like to submit your first proposal in 5 days or less. When we submit the quote, do we add our percentage of the quote? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. If you want to submit your first proposal in 5 days or less, guaranteed, I'll talk more about the details here in a second, but I want to make sure we pay some bills. Check out our training that's coming up in April. It's at 5daymiddleman.com. Okay, 5daymiddleman.com. Yeah, 5daymiddleman.com. If you go to 5daymiddleman.com, you'll see when our next 5 day challenge is, and you can get tickets to our next training. Okay, our next training is going to go over the 6 steps, basically the 6 steps I just laid out to you. It's gonna go over those 6 steps. I'm gonna hold your hand to that 6 steps and get you to submit your first proposal. And I'm gonna tell you guys why that's important. By the way, I got good news and I got bad news. Which one do you guys want first? Cliff, good question. Cliff says, does double and tripling work on services more better than products? Or vice versa. I think you said vice versa. Double and tripling typically works. Actually, I won't. I say that. I won't say that statement. Doubling, tripling. I will say that statement. Ah, I don't. You know what? It's not black and white. It's not black, white, and double or triple. I'm not gonna say one's better than the other, but I will say if you're doubling and tripling the price, do understand that you're going to win a lot less and it's going to be a lot harder to win, but it is possible. Okay. Double and tripling the profit is a good strategy. It is a strategy that I currently use and other people use. However, we don't use it for every bid. All right. All right. Good news or bad news? What do you guys want first? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Waiting on you guys. Someone said good news first. All right, well, I guess I'll start with good news. The good news is the 5-day challenge is coming up, and you can get a ticket. You should get one. That's the good news. But I'm gonna tell you why that's good news. I'm gonna tell you why that's good news. To tell you why it's good news, I gotta start the bad news, right? The bad news is this: Sam.Gov is 100% free. You heard me correctly. The bad news is some of y'all are like, put why in the chat if you're wondering, like, Wesley, why? Wait a sec, wait a sec, Wesley. You just said submitting proposals is free. You just said, getting your EIN number is free. And you just said register on Sam.gov is free. Now you said Sam.gov being free is the bad news. Okay, so I'm going to put why in the chat. I'm going to tell you why. The reason it's bad news, and it's not because what you think. Don't think because it's competition. No, it's not because of competition. The reason it's bad news is because the average person, especially now, everybody named Mama. No, it's not competition. No, it's not competition. Everybody named Mama wants to register on Sam.gov and do government contracting. A lot of people are saying, I am now a government contractor. But here's the truth. Here's the truth. The average company takes about 2 to 3 years. Hear me out. 2 to 3 years before they win their first contract. Put me in the chat and be honest with me. I'm not here to beat you up. I'm here to lift you up. Put me in the chat if you like, I've been on Sam.gov for over a year, over 2 years, maybe 3 years, and I haven't won one yet. And you know why? The answer why you haven't. I'm gonna tell you guys here in a second. And by the way, guys, that's just the average. Now listen, I won my first contract in 30 days. I'm gonna tell you why I was able to do above average things. So if it's paid people would be motivated to win, excuse me. I don't know that. I like to think so. I like to think so. I like to think that when people, cause my mentorship, my program, I'm not cheap. I'm not cheap at all. I'm expensive. Just being straight up. I like to think that when people invest their money in themselves, um, they actually do things with it. I like to think that. I don't know. That's just me. But the thing is, I won my first contract in 30 days because of my mentor. I went to a program, Jason White. I learned how to do this. I got bidding. I followed a process, a proven process, and I won my first contract in 30 days. You guys can go to my YouTube channel and you can watch that whole details about that contract. I'm not going to get into it right now. I won my first contract in my first 30 days. My students, on average, win their first contract in the first month or two in our program. Why are we above average? Well, one, we have a proven system, but two, you know, see right there, someone said, true, you need to submit more. And that's not even it. I'm gonna give you guys the bad news. It's not even they need to submit more. You haven't submitted, right? A lot of times, okay, we got some advanced people here, but a lot of times, the reason it takes people 2 to 3 years to win a contract is because you haven't submitted a single one. Now, somebody, I know, hey, listen, I can see you guys. I see you, see me. I can see you. I know you've been following me for a little while. You've been liking my stuff on YouTube. You subscribe to the channel. You watching all these different people teaching government contracting. But you've been watching me for 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, and you still ain't submitted a proposal. Listen, I'm not here to beat you up. I'm here to lift you up. But if you still haven't submitted a proposal, you're becoming one of the average people, right? That take 2 to 3 years. If you want to be above average, I got the good news. Put good news in the chat. Y'all want to hear the good news, right? We said it earlier. I'm gonna say the good news. Y'all want to hear the good news? Put good news in the chat. Hmm. We said it earlier. The bad news is Sam.Gov is free. Okay, Zell. Okay, Wes, I met you in person way a while back and during a conference. Good news. Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey, nice to see you again. Thanks for being alive. The bad news is Sam.Gov is free. The good news is Dr. West, that's me. I will charge you money. Yeah. Some of y'all should be like, yeah, Dr. West, he said he'll charge us money. Yes, that's what I've been waiting to hear my whole life. I can't wait till Dr. West charges me money. I'm joking, but I'm serious, y'all. I'm joking, but I'm serious. And I won't be big money. Listen, the 5 day challenge, y'all, is $197. First of all, it's money. But second of all, I want you guys to put, hey, there we go, woohoo in the chat. I want you guys to put money back guarantee. I'm so confident in what I do that I can guarantee you guys this. You ever plan on heading to Buffalo, New York? Oh, for sure, for sure. I'm going on a tour this year. I'm gonna be doing trainings all over the country. So I'm gonna do a conference in New York or New York area. Um, but the guarantee is this, y'all. If you go and do it right now, go to the website right now. Go put in 5day middleman.com. You can put the number 5. You can write out 5. It doesn't matter. We got both domains. Go to 5daymiddleman.com. Sign up for the challenge that starts coming up soon. Here's the cool thing about the challenge. We guarantee that you're going to have enough information to submit something in 5 days or less. What I mean by something, a proposal. I'm saying a proposal, but you're going to submit something in 5 days or less. You will have something submitted in 5 days or less. If you don't submit something in 5 days or less, guess what? Guess what? Send us an email. Say, hey, give my money back. We'll send you a refund. It is what it is. I've trained now thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people in the 5 day challenge. And we've had a handful of refunds, if that. It's a handful. Two. Is it 2 refunds? 2 refunds. I've trained thousands of people. We've had 2 refunds. So that's probably a clue. It's probably a clue. I know what I'm doing. Just throwing it out there to you guys. Throwing it out there. Um, do you need an editor? Oh, you about to make my editor mad. You about to make him mad. No, no, I don't need an editor. No, I don't need a marketing editor. Marketing. No, we straight. Let's see here, Wes. I just came across GC, but I'm stuck on the next code. I don't want to be put in a box. Are you able to have more than one, or are you able to switch the code when seeing an offer? I got you, Alexandra. I got good news for you. You can have more than one next code in your account. I have over 35 next codes in my account. You can just add another one. I teach that in my program. So you know, you're probably like, well, let's see, well, how do I do it? I can show you if I'm in front of my computer, or I also can show you my program. So join the program. Not bad, Wes. Where's the conference located, or is it this online? Oh, this 5-day challenge is. Oh, good. I'm sorry. Good question. I didn't even tell you guys. This training that I'm talking about right now, this 5-day challenge is online. Okay, it's an online training. You can do it from home. It is currently live as of right now. You know, down the road, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We may make it like an evergreen type of deal down the road. But right now, it is live. So when you register, you gotta actually wait for it to start. It is live. And there's two ticket types. There's VIP and there's general admission. General admission is 197, and the training is from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with me. You get online, Zoom call or whatever the online portal. You learn from me live from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. in the training. Okay. And by the way, guys, you don't get to keep the training. It's a challenge. After the training is over in 5 days, it goes away. You don't get the replays and like that. You don't let you keep the replays because we get it in. And I gotta make sure you actually produce what you're supposed to be doing during the challenge. When I give people replays, people get lazy and they don't even show up. If you get a VIP ticket, I believe VIP is as a right. Again, don't quote me because these prices are gonna go up or they may go down one day, but these prices may go up one day. VIP is 497, 497, and VIP is from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So VIP comes in an hour earlier, and for VIP, you get a live Q&A with me in a group session. It's a live Q&A. It's on Zoom. We typically have about 20 or 30 people, so it's small. It's a small group, and we get to spend an hour just Q&A, doing government contracting, reviewing your proposals, just diving deep into the content at whatever question you need, whatever you need answered. Get a VIP ticket. And y'all, I can't stress enough. And by the way, y'all, we got to put a cap on it. I think our cap is like 50. We don't allow any more than 50. So you might want to get a VIP. I know we just started selling tickets like a week ago, so there's plenty right now. But I promise you, you're gonna want to get a VIP ticket because a lot of people say to me, Wesley, how can I get the most value out of your 5-day challenge? I'm like, well, where are you at? They're like, oh, I got a cage code. I've had my cage code for a year. I haven't submitted one. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck there. I'm like, the 5-day challenge is good, but for me to really get you to go faster, you might want to go ahead and get you a VIP ticket so I can answer your questions. They're like, oh, I didn't know there's a VIP ticket. And then people get a VIP ticket. All right, we're almost done charging here. So I'm going to sign off now. I'm getting tired. Any last questions before I hop off, y'all? Any last questions before I hop off? Thank you guys for being here live, by the way. If you watched the replay and you made it all the way to the end, put a 5 in the chat. Not you guys. You guys are here live, but the people who watched this replay and you made it all the way to the end, put a 5 in the chat. I might do some prizes for that. I like to reward people who actually go back and watch. I'm gonna reward you guys too. Don't worry, I got you guys too. But put a 5 in the chat if you made it all the way to the end. If you're watching the replay. All right. Doesn't look like we have any more questions. Going once, going twice. I think we are good. Oh, we got a question. Is the discount terms on the SS1449 needed? No, it's not needed. You don't need to fill out if you don't want to. I've been submitting a lot and not winning, like 0 for 30. I almost won overseas, but it was over by 2K. You're close. Well, the solution to that is to get in my training. Unless, well, actually, my question should first be, are you in my training? First of all, because then I got more tips for you. If you're not in my training, the answer to that is get into my training so you can win 1 out of 20 versus 0 out of 30. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Okay. All right. I didn't know I could even do that. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop off here. You guys have a wonderful night. Be blessed by the best, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'll be in front of my computer going live again next Tuesday, so don't miss it. And next Tuesday, I'll be in front of my computer and I'll go over the new updates of Sam.Gov, the website, and all that stuff. All right, later, y'all. Peace.